Hello, this is Iino. This time, we bring you logistics news for mid-January 2025. We will review the logistics industry in 2024 and discuss future changes and trends in the supply chain. Let's get started. Reviewing 2024 news, Suez diversion, digital forwarders, and more. Let's look back at the logistics and international trade news that garnered attention throughout 2024. There were many noteworthy topics last year. First, let's discuss the navigation restrictions in the Red Sea caused by Houthi attacks. In early 2024, the Houthi armed group in Yemen began attacks in the Red Sea. As a result, the Suez Canal became inaccessible, forcing shipping to reroute via the Cape of Good Hope, which led to a significant increase in ocean freight rates. This situation continues to have a substantial impact on the logistics industry. Regarding the digital transformation of the logistics industry, there still appear to be challenges in its penetration. While digitalization is advancing among major forwarders, the adoption among small and medium-sized enterprises has not progressed as much, and it is expected that the widespread use of digital platforms will take time. However, it is hoped that penetration will continue to improve as the transition progresses. One of the major news stories that drew attention in 2024 was the labor negotiations on the U.S. East Coast. Labor negotiations started at the end of September, and after a temporary strike, a resolution was reached in 3 days. However, discussions regarding automation are unresolved, and the impact is expected to carry over into this year. 2024 was a year of numerous changes for the logistics industry. Moving forward, ocean freight rates, digitalization, and regulatory responses will continue to be key areas of focus. Will ocean freight rates plummet in 2026? BIMCO study. According to the latest BIMCO study, the possibility that ocean freight rates will significantly decline in 2026. The primary reasons cited are an oversupply of ships and a decrease in demand. In 2024, the supply of container ships increased by 12% compared to the previous year. However, the demand growth rate exceeded that at 18 to 19%, leading to a substantial rise in freight rates in the spring. BIMCO predicts that, from this year onward, supply will surpass demand, making it highly likely that rates will decline by 2026. By the end of 2024, the backlog of container ship orders reached approximately 8 million TEU, which is about 1/4 of the existing fleet. If these ships enter the market, the oversupply could become even more pronounced. However, it has been pointed out that shipping companies might control supply by adjusting the number of active ships. The option of reducing operational vessels to cut down on fuel and maintenance costs is also being considered. Currently, tensions in the Middle East continue. As the result, an increasing number of vessels are rerouting to avoid the Suez Canal and transport via the Cape of Good Hope, making the stability of these routes uncertain going forward. It is highly likely that fluctuations will depend on the political and economic situations, drawing attention to how the freight market will shape up by 2026. Labor negotiations on the U.S. East Coast reached tentative agreement with Trump's support. Labor negotiations on the U.S. East Coast have successfully reached a tentative agreement, influenced by the support of incoming President Trump. The negotiation deadline was set for January 15, 2025, but a tentative agreement was reached before the deadline. The main point of contention in this negotiation was port automation, which raised concerns about the loss of jobs for dock workers. However, President Trump managed to mediate between the union and the need for automation. Entrepreneur Elon Musk has also expressed interest in port automation in North America, voicing opposition to ports that remain unmodernized through his social media channels. This tentative agreement for the East Coast ports may have been influenced not only by Trump, but also by Musk. Busan Port to invest approximately $9 billion. The country focuses on logistics. The South Korean Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries announced the Global Hub Port Construction Strategy to ensure a stable import and export logistics system amid increasing uncertainty in supply chains. This strategy aims to elevate Busan Port's competitiveness to a top global level, with plans to invest approximately $9 billion by 2045. Busan Port is known as an important transshipment hub, similar to Singapore, and is expected to play a key role in future logistics. An increase in transshipment services to Japan is also anticipated, which could significantly affect relations with major Japanese ports. The ministry also expressed its intention to strengthen cooperation with overseas supply chain bases and expand logistics centers in Europe, the Americas, and Southeast Asia. Currently, there are 5 logistics centers, with plans to increase this to 8 by 2027 and 16 by 2032. The plan also includes granting priority access to SMEs and providing logistics consulting services. How did you find this news? The trends in the ongoing labor negotiations on the U.S. East Coast that started in 2024, concerns about oversupply of vessels in the shipping industry, and the current focus on digital transformation and decarbonization suggest that the shipping market will continue to move rapidly this year. We will continue to provide updates with the latest information. That's all for today. Thank you very much.
In this channel, I explain about international logistics knowledge for your better understanding. I hope this video will be a good support for your logistics job. If you have any shipment from Thailand or to Thailand, please feel free to contact me Iino-san anytime. Also, I'm very motivated to keep updating these videos. If you subscribe, press good or comment anything. Well, thank you. See you next time.